What I can say is I considered this a mistake, but I thank the 25-year-old Rahul 5 years back for having taken that path. Let me explain that. For example, we joined T Hub, right? We were incubated into their Lab 32 program. T Hub had just initiated these kind of programs. And along with me were a bunch of other, like I think 20 startups, all started by people who had returned as NRIs from the US, made a lot of money in dollars, came back to start a company here after a successful stint as directors of Morgan Stanley's and JP Morgan's and whatnot, right? Which means that they have also had money to spare and, to provide that initial velocity to their startup. I was one of those people. One, we were very young, first time founders, having no godfathers, having done no MBAs, no doctorates, nothing. So we just went, we didn't go by the book. We just did what we felt was right. And one of those things was essentially not even having a website, not even having a learning management system, not even having courses done, but picking up the phone, making a few running ads on Facebook, picking up the phone and making a call saying that, hey, it's February right now. In April, which is about 2 months from now, we're going to have this course, and these are the features that are going to be part of it. Would you like to purchase it for 1,500 rupees? And we realized that they were paying for it. You say the right things, you provide the right value, and people were paying for it. So for me, I was always under the assumption that I'm probably choosing the shortcut and this is not sustainable over a long period of time. While my peers in the same program in Lab 32 in T Hub had money to spare and spent about 18 months, 9 months, 6 months, you call it, building their products, building their tech ecosystem, be it their website, be it their product, whatever it is. And then eventually releasing it to the market, only to realize that one, maybe they were too late and there was no point of spending crores or lakhs of money into building that product. Second, the product that they built was never tested as a minimum viable product or as a prototype with the market, that they realized that no one wants to use it. All of it was their own assumption, and they thought this is what customers would love. Instead, customers did not like it and never used it, right? So what I thought was a mistake turned out to be, one of the boon for me. I was profitable from day zero, right? Not even day one, because I had not had a website back then. I started selling, I started receiving revenue into the bank. So that's essentially, I think, like one of the things that I can still consider a mistake if you look at it the other way, that, I probably would have taken more time building a great product. And instead of one customer, I'd probably find 10 customers by doing the same amount of work. But then one thing I would say is that common mistake that I see in early stage founders is that they assume that this product is going to be a great hit and eventually end up spending a lot of time, a lot of effort, and releasing their product late into the market. And second, not releasing a prototype, but they want to run behind perfection. They want to say that, oh, this feature can bring more users, so let's add that and then launch it. Let's add that and then launch it. That becomes a never ending loop and a cycle that people get stuck in. It becomes a rat race, right? You're running in the same wheel. So I think that's one thing I see as a mistake and also as a good thing that I had done in the beginning.